You might not like a law, but you got to take in consideration all the people that it affects.
We are our law.
Law is rules that you follow for the benefit of all.
The laws are there to keep us safe and to keep us in line.
Evil. Law is evil.
What is law?
Any law that has no spirit behind it, we need to get rid of it.
Sometimes, honestly, I think laws are set to put people in a position not to move forward.
Law is if you got enough money.
I believe people have the right to say and do whatever they want, but just like a little child, if you give them license to do whatever they want, they grow up to not be upstanding citizens.
Law is a system of social contracts.
Ideas to the ultimate good of making our nation better.
I think there are issues of power and money, status, that end up sort of skewing the way that our government works. Even as recent as 1967, in some states, it was illegal for there to be interracial marriages.
Well, St. Paul says in the Bible that the law kills and the Spirit gives life.
If our government was going to be a better government, what would it look like?
If the government was run the way I want it, I don't think it'd work out. I wouldn't know anything about what to do or how to run it.
Well, it'd be much smaller. It would do the things that are mandated constitutionally and not whatever the popular edict of the day is.
Government should be of the people, for the people, and by the people.
The same issue of whether or not we feed poor people becomes an argument for like a week. Well, they're still going to be hungry a week later. You know? Why is this an argument based on, what side of the fence you fall on?
If it was my government, it would be different. Nothing. I wouldn't change that military a bit. Keep on going strong. Space, I'd keep that going strong.
Taxes would go to things that were more virtuous.
Lower income housing, I would change definitely.
Ideally, they would go back to the old system where we didn't have to pay to go to university.
I once heard that some politician had an indoor rainforest built for himself in Iowa.
Where I personally feel that the government can do better is if we were to redefine freedom.
I think that they make some rules without thinking.
I'd take care of ourselves before I'd be helping some other place, to be honest with you. We got enough starving people here.
When governments become controlled by the rich and the powerful, then I think governments become evil.
It would be a government who truly listens to and represents the interests of all people.
If we were to have a little more discipline on people that were out of line, I think that would cause a little more control, a little more civility, and I think give us as a country a little more integrity.
Everything that's going on is going on for a reason. The government's not supposed to be perfect. There's going to be only one perfect government. It's not here yet.
I think the government is pretty good the way it is doing now, and they make some bad choices at times, but they're doing all right so far.